Hi, good afternoon.
هاي مستر.
كيف حالك؟
الحمد لله، كيف حالك أنت؟
تمام تمام. داليا، داليا وينك؟ مش سامع صوتك. لافين، good afternoon.
هاي
كيفك؟
منيحة.
وداليا وين المايك؟ راح المايك تبعها، مش عم تحكي. وينها داليا؟ طيب. Let me start because we need to talk about the quiz after we continue what we are studying. Now, last time we start translating the lesson تمارين الرياضية وبدأنا بترجمة تمارين المرونة. We start translating the paragraph number 1 اللي هو تمارين المرونة. اليوم حنكمل تمارين التوازن والتمارين الهوائية. قبل ما نترجم أنا حقرأ الفقرة وبعدين حنبدأ الترجمة واحدة واحدة. طيب، تمارين التوازن احنا already خلصنا ترجمة تمارين المرونة. We did that. Now تمارين التوازن paragraph number 2. تمارين التوازن من أشهر أنواعها تمارين اليوغا والوقوف على قدم واحدة وتمارين كرة ولوح التوازن. هذا النوع من التمارين مفيد للجميع خاصة كبار السن، لأن توازن العضلات يقلل من تقدم العمر وكذلك يقلل من خطر إصابة الأطراف. قال الأطباء إن الخطر الرئيس من ممارسة تمارين التوازن هو أنك قد تسقط، وينصحون بالبدء بالتمارين السهلة مع ضرورة وجود شيء قريب منك ويمكنك التمسك به إذا بدأت بالسقوط. التمارين الهوائية من أهم أنواعها المشي السريع والجري والسباحة وألعاب الكرة والرقص. تحسن التمارين الهوائية صحة القلب والرئتين والجهاز الدوري، حيث أثبتت الدراسات أن هذه التمارين تقوي القلب وتجعله يضخ الدم أكثر كفاءة وتخفض معدل ضربات القلب. كما ورد في بعض المجلات الطبية أن هذا النوع من التمارين يقلل من إصابة الشرايين بالكوليسترول الدهون الضارة. لتجنب الإصابة في أثناء القيام بهذه التمارين يجب البدء ببطء والتدرج بالإحماء، وكذلك مراجعة الطبيب لمن يعاني من مشاكل صحية. So today we are going to translate paragraph number 2, paragraph number 3, and if we still have time, we will talk about the coming quiz. Okay? Open your copybook, write the date of today. Okay, yesterday, last class, we start translation exercise and we wrote number 1, flexibility exercise. Now, before we continue, just would like to ask, is there anyone didn't finish the paragraph number 1? All of you finished paragraph number 1 writing?
Yes, Mr.
Okay, good. That's nice. So now we go to exercise, paragraph number 2. On your copybook, don't forget to write the date of today. And please start writing the paragraph number 2. And after that, we'll go to paragraph number 3. When you finish writing paragraph number 2, please raise hand. Thank you. Exercise number 2 is balance exercises. The most popular types are yoga, standing on one foot, ball, and balance exercises. This type of exercise is beneficial for everyone, especially the elderly, because muscle balance reduces age and reduces the risk of limb injury. Doctors said the main risk of doing balance exercises is that you may fall and advise to start with easy exercises with the need for something close to you. You can stick to it if you start to fall. So that is translating of number 2, which is تمارين التوازن. Balance exercises in Arabic, it means تمارين التوازن.
Mister, I'm done.
I'm done.
Raise hand, please. Anyone finish? Please raise hand. Okay, quickly, Alex and Benin. Quickly, please. Alex and Benin, you finished? So Laura not yet finished? طيب. Alex and Laura.
مستر أنا خلصت.
طيب شكرا يا Laura. Now we go to the exercise number 3, which I told you we are going exercise number 2 and exercise number 3 now to finish, and this is exercise number 3. Also, we need to write it. I will read. Aerobic exercises, which means تمارين الهوائية, I think. Among the most important types, brisk walking, running, swimming, ball games, and dancing. Aerobic exercise improves the health of the heart, lungs, and circulatory system. As studies have shown that these exercises strengthen the heart and bump make it pump blood more efficiently and lower the heart rate. It has also been reported in some medical journals that this type of exercise this type of exercise reduces arti- arterial injury to cholesterol fat. To avoid injury while doing these exercises, you should start slowly and gradually warm up, as well as see a doctor who has health problems. That also we need to write it on your copybook. Then we will start talking about the coming quizzes. So did you start writing, or I mean, do you finish writing or not yet? This is the exercise number 3 or paragraph number 3 for aerobic exercises. When we finish writing this translation about the lesson, so we can start talk about the coming quizzes, which will be next Tuesday, May 19. So please, I would like you to finish writing this, and after that, we can start talking about the quizzes. I will tell you how it will be, then you can ask any question you would like to know. Please be fast in writing. And when you finish writing, please raise hand.
Mister, I'm done.
Thank you, Dalia.
Welcome.
Alex and Laura still writing. Quickly, please.
I'm done.
شكرا لورا وأليكس
عفوا
خلاص.
مستر.
طيب. Now I would like to talk about the next week quizzes. Just listen carefully. When I finish talking, you can ask any question you like. First, the quiz will be on next Tuesday, May 19, and it will be from lesson 1 and lesson 2. Lesson 1, we need to study page 12, page 13, and page 7. Now, on lesson 2, we need to study this page and page 23, the questions down here, what we answered before, and we need to study page 17. First, this exam, it will be all MCQ, which means all questions, each question will have 3 options. You will select the proper answer. So there's no writing, there's no printing and write and re-upload, nothing. You need to log in on the school website. You need to log into username and password and do the exam online. It is MCQ, around 12 questions. You need to read. First question, there will be a paragraph and will be questions. And each question has 3 options. The answers in the paragraph, you need to read the paragraph carefully, read the question, select the proper answer. Then there will be a grammar. I told you to study what we learned in week 1, week 2, week 3 from distance learning. We learned الجملة الاسمية, الجملة الفعلية, and الجملة الاستفهامية. الجملة الاسمية, it means the noun sentence. الجملة الفعلية, the verb sentence. الجملة الاستفهامية, the question sentence. How to make sentence starting as a question. And I give you many examples about that. So you need to study that. In the coming quiz will be a question with a many. In each question, as what I said, will have different options, each 3 options. One of them is correct. You need to answer the questions. Last question will be dictation, which means I will give you sentences, and in each sentence, there is a word having spelling mistake. Sentences, in each sentence, there will be a word has a spelling mistake, and I will give you options for each sentence. You need to select the proper answer. The question is not difficult, but you need to focus. It's not easy. It's not just MCQ, so you can answer any question. No, you need to read carefully, understand the question, then select your answer. There's no writing this time. There's no translation this time, because you know that we have 2 quizzes in term 3. First quiz will be next Tuesday, and the second quiz will be after Eid. This time there's no writing and there's no translation. It might be in the quiz 2. Only MCQ, 12 questions. You need to read the question and select the proper answer from 3 options you have for each question. You need to study the pages which I told you before. I will repeat once again. Lesson 1, you need to study page 12, which means you need to read it and understand it, and page 13, plus the vocabulary, the Arabic and English meaning. Already I gave you on page 7. On lesson 2, you need to study this lesson and understand it. And there's a questions here. And also, you need to study this, because I might make a question from this lesson which is not here. But definitely there will be a paragraph in the lesson, in the quiz. So study this well. Also, you need to study this vocabulary, which is Arabic and English meaning. To be able to answer, you need to understand on page 17. Then you need to study the grammar, which I said it, الجملة الاسمية, الجملة الفعلية, and الجملة الاستفهامية. What does it mean? How we consider this sentence as a جملة اسمية or جملة فعلية or جملة استفهامية. How do we know that? You need to study that. We said it and we learned it before. And also there will be a question about, as what I said, dictation, which means sentence. In this sentence, one word has a spelling mistake. I already selected. I will underline it. You need to read the options and select the proper word and select that. That will be the quiz on next Tuesday. Now, do you have a question? You can ask if you have a question. No one wants to ask?
Mister?
Yes.
Is the جملة المبتدأ and الخبر coming?
I said الجملة الاسمية and الجملة الفعلية and الجملة الاستفهامية. الجملة الاسمية, it is noun sentence. الجملة الفعلية, verb sentence. الجملة الاستفهامية, the question sentence. You need to know what the meaning of جملة اسمية, what is the meaning of جملة فعلية, what is the meaning of جملة استفهامية, and how you will know this sentence is اسمية or فعلية or استفهامية. How you will know that? based on what we learned before. جملة اسمية. Any sentence starting with the noun, it is noun sentence. Any sentence starting with the verb sentence. Any sentence starting with a question, word, it means a question sentence. You need to know that, you need to study that. These examples, we learn it. There is exercises we did. You need to revise that grammar. Any other question? No questions? Your quiz will be on next Tuesday, May 19. Better to start revising and start studying from now to save time. As what I said, 12 questions, MCQ, no writing, but you need to focus. Not easy, not difficult, but you need to focus. That's it. Do you have a question before we close the meeting today? Nothing?
No, Mr.
Okay. Thank you for today's meeting and see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye-bye.